Yes, people, welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Smash the likes up, guys. Get these likes up, man. Come on, over 400 people locked in already. Let's get the likes up. Make sure you guys are subbed up to the channel as well if you're new. We're going to be speaking fullbacks today because the fullback options, is big, and we need to have a proper conversation about these fullbacks and which fullbacks we should be targeting. We'll speak about this news that Fabrizio's come out with as well regarding Livramento. We'll come on to that shortly. But this stream is going to be focused on fullbacks. So no Florian Wirtz chat. Yeah? You're banned, chat. You are banned from mentioning the word Florian Wirtz. You're banned. You're not allowed to, mate. Yeah? Fullbacks only. I want to be hearing Livramento. I want to be hearing Ignore It, Kirkers, Wes. Shout out to brother Wes. Yeah, over in Brazil. Yeah, it's a fullback stream, man. So smash these likes up. Let me see if I get these comments back up on screen as well. Let's see what that is. What do you guys think about these comments, by the way? Do you think this is a good idea or a bad idea? What do you think? What do you guys think? You want them on or off? I can turn it off or turn it on. What do you think? Should I leave it off or put it on? I'm not really that arsed, to be honest, whether it's on or not. So it's up to you, really. It's up to you whether you want it. Most people are saying leave it on. I think it's a bit too small, me. I think it's too small. Let me watch this on my phone and see how small it is on my phone. Watch this on my phone and see how small it is on my phone. It's not too bad. It needs to be a bit bigger for me. Watch this on my phone and see how small it is on my phone. It's not too bad. It needs to be a bit bigger for me. Yeah, I think it needs to be. I think they need to make it a little bit bigger, innit? I think they need to make it a little bit bigger. Nah, but Nobbins isn't using OBS. Nobbins uses OBS, innit? For normal streams. I only use OBS for watch-alongs. Otherwise, I just use StreamYard. But yeah, we'll leave it on. Fuck it. We'll leave it on. I think it's all right. I don't think it needs to be a bit bigger. Yeah, exactly, Steve. That's what I'm saying. If I just went on my phone and checked it, it's a little bit too small on the phone. But listen, we'll that's what she said. Good one, Bray. No, we'll leave it on. We'll leave it on. It is what it is. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, fullbacks, chat. Fullbacks. I think most people are coming round to the idea and understanding that the fullback targets and the fullback sort of position in our squad going into next season are absolutely crucial. I think I was on Martin's channel this morning. I can't remember if Martin actually said this, but Elliot definitely did. He said that he actually thinks that the fullback option is more important, and that position is more important than the Kevin De Bruyne replacement, which is kind of crazy. And maybe I sort of agree with him to a certain point, but we've got to get some players in on these fullback positions, man, because at the moment, I mean, I've already said I think it's a bit embarrassing and a bit of a disgrace. Real chat. Nalio, I don't know why you're not a mod, bro. Yeah, I think it's actually a bit of a disgrace, to be honest, that a football club like City, you know what I mean, who's done huge things, it doesn't have any recognised fullbacks at the football club. I think that's really sort of crazy, but we have to get some in. Now, we've already spoken a lot about Ignore It. I think Ignore is a top player and it should be available for quite a decent price, but we've not really seen too much links to him. There's been one or two sources saying City are looking at Ignore It, but nothing really concrete. This Wesley thing looks legit, if I'm being honest with you. Like, there's a lot of talk about City making a move for Wesley at Flamengo, who, let's be honest, no one has a clue about. You know what I mean? There's a couple of people in the chat that are Brazilian or watch Brazilian football, but 99% of the people in this chat have no idea whatsoever about this guy, Wes, at Flamengo. So we'll just have to see what he turns out to be. From what I've seen off the comp, he looks all right. He reminded me of quite a lot of Kyle Walker. Obviously, can't say he's as good as Kyle Walker in his prime because you can't do that off a comp, right? But he looked okay. Didn't look like he had much of a left foot, which is very similar to Kyle Walker, who's also been selected for the England squad, by the way, somehow. Don't know how that's happened. But yeah, Kyle Walker's been selected for the England squad. Anyway, that's a separate point. So yeah, it's probably going to be Wesley. So that makes me thinking, this news that's then just come out from Fabrizio Romano, saying that City are targeting Livramento as the first choice option. So let's bring this up and see, and we can dissect this and see exactly what this is saying. Our Twitter's not fucking working, is it? My Twitter's not working, chat, because obviously Twitter's down. It's getting hacked or something. Oh wait, does this work? Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it, chat. Don't worry, man. Here we go. Right, so this is what Fabrizio had to say. So 10 days ago, so this is from 10 days ago, right? And he's posted again today. Tino Livramento among options under consideration at Man City for right back position. There's a 4-man shortlist for that position, with City set to decide ahead of the Club World Cup, which starts in like 3 weeks. Kyle Walker will 100% leave the club, even if AC Milan won't buy him. Right, so we know that. We know Kyle Walker's done. We know he's finished. You know, we're not going to be bringing Kyle Walker back to the football club, so that's not really news. Okay, so that's chill. City looking at Livramento. That was 10 days ago. Cool. Nothing more. Then today, more on Manchester City plans. Pep confirms today that Kyle Walker won't be part of the future plans. He will leave this summer, which, again, I think most people sort of knew that. Yo, shout out Hendrick. I'll bring that up in a sec, bro. Tino Livramento remains the #1 target at right back, but won't be easy to deal with Newcastle. All right, so cheers for that, Fabrizio. So what actually has he posted there, chat, which we didn't already know? Yeah? What do you reckon? Has he posted anything there that we didn't actually know? What do you reckon? Kyle Walker won't be part of future plans. No freaking way. I didn't know that. Dealing with Newcastle will not be easy. What? What? No way, bro. No way. The only thing that he said here, yeah, which actually is interesting, is that Livramento is the #1 target. So, are Newcastle willing to sell or open to selling Livramento? That's the first question. Because if the answer to that question, my friends, is no, then it's irrelevant if he's our #1 target, right? My #1 target for a house is a mansion on the beach, maybe Miami, maybe Dubai, maybe somewhere like that, yeah? But ultimately, yeah, if I can't afford him or the sellers ain't willing to sell, I ain't getting a house on the beach, spray. So basically, yeah, are Newcastle open to selling him? If they are open to selling him, at what price? Now, I'll tell you this right now, yeah, I'd be willing to go up to around 70 million quid for Livramento. But is that enough for them? It should be, because he's a fullback. But that's only if they're open to it. They might just not be open to selling him. If they are open to selling him and they're happy because they want some money in, then can we get him for 70 mil? Potentially. Now, if we look at his transfer market details, chat, he's got a contract until 2028, so fairly strong. Newcastle are in a strong position here. It's not like Newcastle have, you know, they've only got a year left on a deal. They've only got 2 years left on the deal. It's getting a little too sketchy. They've got 3 years on the contract. Realistically, they're in no rush to sell. They don't have to accept a low bid. Yeah, they're in the power position here. Livermento's not in the power position. Yeah, if he did want to leave, and Norwich City, Newcastle are, because of that contract. And that's why you've got to keep these contracts extended. You've got to keep them 3 years minimum. As soon as you get down to 2 years, it's not looking good. So he's 22 years old. He'll be 23 in November, right back, as we all know. And he's got an estimated transfer market value of 35 million euros. They paid roughly about 30 odd million quid for him from Southampton 2 seasons ago. So he's probably got about what, 15 million book value? 15 million book value. So if they sold him for 70 million, yeah, PSR rules, 70 take 15, they're looking at about a profit of 55 million quid for PSR. So if they were in any sort of PSR trouble, and I don't know, because I'm not a Newcastle fan, if they are, do you have any sort of, are they close or whatever, then that could be a sale that could generate them quite a lot of, you know, stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that could be quite interesting. Let's have a look at his, how experienced is this guy? How experienced is this guy? Let's have a look. How many games has he played? So he's played 79 games for Newcastle. I'm quite surprised at that. I'm quite surprised at that. Are you quite? I thought he would be a little bit higher than that, boys. I can't lie. Only 2 assists and 1 goal from fullback option. Why does he not get? Does he not create a lot? G&A suits us. Facts. Another player that has no fucking G&A. Get him at City, mate. Get him at City. Let's just rely on Haaland for the full season. For the full season. Anthony said he's not the best in and around the box, but he's great at defending. I don't mind that. You know, if you get someone on the other side, yeah, say this guy plays right back and you got like an Ait Nouri who goes on the left and he can bomb up and you can really let Ait Nouri push right up the pitch and you just say Livramento, yo, chill back a little bit, defend. You don't really need to go forward. Let Ait Nouri on the other side go forward. You could potentially do that. But then that that's not really the same system that Nobbins was posting, the system that most of us want. So yeah, he played 79 minutes. He's played 79 games. That's 5,200 minutes for Newcastle, and he's also played 2,400 minutes for Southampton. And it's exactly the same G&A. That's weird, isn't it? How weird's that, chat? 1 goal, 2 assists. That's weird. But never actually played for Chelsea before he moved to Southampton. A couple of games in the Champions League, that's decent. Always good to see a player having some sort of European experience for me, albeit only 3 games. I mean, he's a good player, isn't he? He is a good player. Like, I respect the guy. He's a solid player, and I would take him at City, to be honest. Obviously, I would take him. He's homegrown as well, and he's young. He'll only be, what, you're 22 going on 23. I think he's a player that City should be looking at. The question is, how much money... That would Newcastle sell him? Yeah. Would Newcastle even sell him? That's a question. I don't know if they would. But even if they did, what price? What price would they sell him for? So yeah, I'm not sure, man. It's a bit of a weird one. Let's see what you guys are saying. Start Lee says none of Newcastle's first team will leave. Maybe Gordon, which I'm not asked about. Tino ain't going anywhere. Why would Gordon leave? Why would Gordon leave? Gordon's a good player, no? Good player, 50 mil at ceiling, says Paul. Newcastle won't sell, that's the issue. Yeah, it all depends on the PSR situation, innit? Newcastle fans in the chat, let me know, innit? Let me know. Shout out Leo says, Nunan's been great recently, but crazy how this fan base has done such a 180 on his quality as a player. People were calling for his head after United at home. Would rather have an actual fullback, to be honest. Bro, we need fullbacks, man. Yeah, I'm sick of winging it. I'm sick of having midfielders play at fullback, man. You know what I mean? I want actual fullbacks playing at fullback. Do you know what I'm saying? Give them James back a 2. He's really young, so one for the future as well. Yeah, you're going to have him for 10 years, right? You're going to have him for 10 years. Mike says, don't need to sell him. Wouldn't even think about selling him. You would have to come in and offer something too good to turn down, like 70 mil. 70 mil. Ait Nouri, Livermento and Wesley would be mint. That would be class, to be fair. Because you've got Ait Nouri, who can provide you with a real attacking option. You've got the Livermento, who's a solid defender. And then you've got Wesley, who like no one really knows about, but obviously must have a bit of a sky-high ceiling, right? Otherwise, why are we paying him 35, 40 million for some random Brazilian kid? Like, it must be decent, isn't it? Are we casually forgetting AK-47 pocketed Vinny at the Bernabeu? We're not forgetting it, but he's not a right back. And most fans are getting bored of watching players play at fullback that are not fullbacks. Yeah, Cousinov did play well against Vinny Jr. You're spot on, mate. But like I say, most fans, and it's quite a reasonable take, just want a fullback at fullback. I don't want to be seeing us wing it anymore with random players at fullback. It's boring. I want to see an actual fucking fullback at fullback. Now I'm tired of these overpriced players because when they come to City, they're all trash as treble winners. No PSR problem, LB. No spending in 2 years. Fairs. Homegrown players are mad expensive nowadays. That's why they are mad. They're mad expensive. They're mad expensive. They're so expensive, bro. This is the same with Gibbs White, isn't it? The same with Gibbs White. It's actually wild. It's actually wild. It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy. We're good with PSR, LB. 70 million gets the ball rolling. Wasn't long ago the reports. Yeah, no, that was Jack Gorn as well. That was Jack Gorn, which is, he's a good source, so that's not ideal. It's not ideal. They'll probably have to sell someone if they don't make Champions League. Yeah, but bro, they're definitely making Champions League. They're playing Everton at home, no? I swear Newcastle play Everton at home this weekend. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're playing Everton at home, bro. That's an easy W, mate. Like, not to disrespect Everton, because they've been decent in it since Moyes come in there, but like, I'm not being funny, bro, but if you're saying at Newcastle, mate, you got one game at home against Everton, all you need to do is win to get Champions League. Like, bro, there's no way they'll bottle that. There's no way they'll bottle it, man. No chance. LB, we need a fullback who convert and in fullback who can overlap. Well, that's probably why they were looking at Cambiasso, because Cambiasso can invert. But that's all gone quiet. That's all gone really, really quiet. And that's for me, one of two reasons. It's quiet because it's a done deal and there's nothing to speak about, or it's quiet because it's gone dead. Munoz is min. I like Munoz, bro. I like him. But he's a more of a short-term option. You're probably still going to be spending 30 to 40 million on him, and he's 29. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather spend 70 on Livramento if it was me. Would rather pay a decent price for Hakimi. Same here. LB Samley said Wesley's a CFG signing. What? 40 million quid on a CFG signing? Surely not, bro. Surely not. Surely we're not spending that. Surely not. That's crazy. 35 million quid on a CFG signing. I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that. Surely not, bro. Surely not. That can't be correct. Shout out Hendrick as well. Says, I'm from Brazil. Wesley is good, but not ready for City yet. I just don't get it, man. You know what I mean? Like, so we're signing him on top of another fullback and then another fullback. I don't really understand what we're doing here. It'll all unfold, but a bit weird, isn't it? A bit weird. I know he's older, but Anthony Robinson much more likely and ready for City. Yeah, he's decent, man. Listen, I've always said he's a good player. I just don't know if he's quite good enough for City. But he's homegrown as well. He's homegrown. Wesley smells like a Pedro Porro signing, though. Yeah, but we didn't spend... How much money did we buy Pedro Porro for? Like 10 mil? Not 35. Not 35. No way. Yeah, I know he said it's a done deal, man, but we've not heard anything from the mainstream media. Weird, isn't it? Weird. I think we pursue the 3-1-6 next season, says Faisal. Maybe. You guys wanted fullbacks galore. I want fullbacks. I want 3 fullbacks. In an ideal world, I want City to sign 3 fullbacks because we have none. We literally have no fullbacks. None. Yeah, smash these likes up as well, people. Get a likes up, man. Shout out Selman says, for the player ratings, LB, try to use a more interactive website styled where we rate players and an average is taken compared with your rating. Bro, I don't know how to do that, innit? Bro, I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that, innit? Bro, I ain't Microsoft, innit? I ain't Microsoft, bro. I don't know how to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know how to do that. I ain't Tech B, bro. I ain't Microsoft B. I don't know how to do that. If you want to make the website, yeah, feel free to make the website, innit? But I don't know how to do it. Yeah, L Bill Gates, innit? I don't know. It's a sick idea, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know how to do that. I can't do that, bro. Big up to you. Big up to Master Chief. Says, what position LB? We're still City and third. Lol. What position LB? We're still City and third, lol. I know what you mean, innit? We are third, though, right now. And we are still City. What position? What position? Are you saying what position Livermento's going to play? I imagine right back, if that's what you're saying. Big up to you. Big up to Massive says, centre back, midfield, full back. Nah, fuck that. What do you mean? Centre back / midfield at full back. Oh, centre back / midfielder at full back. Nah, fuck that. Facts. I don't want to see that either, bro. I want to see full backs at full back. Yeah. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I've had enough of defenders who are centre backs and midfielders playing at full back. We're all on the same level, man. It's the truth. Signing Livramento would be useless considering Kovacic has at least one more good year in him. Are you trying to wind me up? Are you trying to rage bait? Are you a rage baiter? What's going on here, mate? Yeah, are we rage baiting, bro? Are we rage baiting? Yeah, you think I'm falling for that one? No chance, bro. No chance. I highly doubt Livramento would leave Newcastle this season with Champions League on the cards. Depends, man. You know, the opportunity to play under Pep Guardiola, mate. Replace Kyle Walker, best right back of Premier League era. You know, there's defo a pull. There's defo a pull. But at the same time, I think Newcastle's a great place to be right now for a football player. You know, you're a team that's developing, that's won a first trophy, and should be getting back in the Champions League. You know, listen, to say that there's no reason Livramento would leave and join City is not true. But there's also plenty of reasons why he'd stay at Newcastle. Plenty of reasons. Plenty of reasons. LB, let's sell Akanji and Diaz and get proper defenders on fullbacks with Huzanov Yosko partnership. I mean, I'm down for a Huzanov and Gavadio partnership, bro. 100%. I won't be selling Diaz or Akanji, though. Not this year. Sign Ben Chilwell, LB. Bro, I actually wanted Chilwell back in the day. When he went Chelsea, I actually properly wanted him. I was gutted when he went Chelsea. I was gutted. Proper gutted. LB, what about Grimaldo? Isn't he going Real Madrid? I swear I've seen something saying Grimaldo's going Real Madrid. Did I not see that? I swear I've seen that. I don't think that play under Pep thing. Nah, it defo does. It defo does. It defo does. It defo does. There are other right backs out there that would fit your team. Yeah, there probably is. There probably is. But obviously the thing is as well, if you get Livramento, you've got a homegrown right back for the next 10 years. And we're going to be selling quite a few homegrown players over the next 2 summers. So we are looking at homegrown players. But there are right backs out there, of course. Of course there are. Of course there are. Walker left Tottenham when they were a decent team too. Yeah, he did. Facts. Facts. LB, you know why Pep wants Livramento and Cambiasso? Both can play either side, both can infer or push up the field. Yeah, true. True. Madrid are getting Benfica's left back. Oh, fairs. No, I didn't see that, man. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Would Livramento start over Nunes in this system? Yeah, of course he would. Definitely. Definitely. Livramento is ours, so forget it. You'll sign him like you signed Bruno G. Oh, wait, he's staying. No, bro, you probably will. I don't think anyone's leaving, innit? But if City do put 70 million down on the table for Livramento, which I don't think we'd do, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting to see if you accepted that. But I don't think I doubt it, man. I think City will definitely inquire. I think City will definitely speak to Livramento and see what he's saying, see if he'd be up for the move. And then it's just a case of, would Newcastle be open to the idea of potentially selling him? You know, like I said, if you sell him for 70 million, you're looking at £55 million in PSR profit. You know, which is decent if you're looking at spend some cash, but then you need to go and replace him. That's the problem you've got, isn't it? Yeah, you get 55 million quid, but then you need to go and replace the guy. So I don't know. I'll be surprised if we got him, to be honest. Very surprised. Shout out Snoopit says, if they have to sell, wouldn't they rather sell Tino than Gordon, Guimar'es or Isak? That's hopium, by the way. Well, yeah, I would if I was Newcastle. Definitely. But apparently Newcastle fans saying in the chat they don't need to sell. So they don't need to sell, But if they do, yeah, you'd definitely rather sell Livramento than them three. 100%. I mean, Guimar'es is genuinely world-class, like a genuine world-class player. Isak's one of the best strikers in the world. And I think Gordon's a really, really good player to have in the team. So why would you sell any of them three over Tino, Livramento? Facts. Facts, bro. Spot on. There's a thought. We might need homegrown, so not be able to sell, says Steve. Yeah, but aren't you getting Trafford though, innit? I thought you was getting Trafford, no? I swear you was meant to be getting Trafford. So that's a replacement. That's a replacement. Nah, not over Cafunes. Nah, get out of here, man. Listen, I know Cafunes has been playing good recently, yeah, but he's not better than fucking Livermento boys. Yeah, stop the cap, innit? Stop the cap, man. You guys are capping. Livramento's better than fucking Nunes. He's definitely better than Nunes. Tino better get used to left back because Cafunes has right back under lock, says Camaro. Get out of here, bro. Stop with this, man. This guy trying to tell me that Nunes is better than Livramento. Oh, my days. Now, that's crazy, bro. That is actually crazy. Crazy. Yes, Andy. Not Bob, but McAtee, yeah. But not Oscar Bob. Not Oscar Bob, but McAtee. We'd definitely do a deal on McAtee. Give them Grealish. Yeah, I think Grealish is destined for Spurs now, if I'm being honest. And now Spurs have got Champions League football. Does anyone else just think Grealish to Spurs just seems absolutely nailed on? It just seems nailed on, in my opinion. It just seems nailed on, innit? The guy's got fucking Champions League football at Spurs. And we'd loan him as well, so they wouldn't even have to pay a transfer fee, which that guy'd be buzzing about because he don't like paying money, does he? I think he's defo going to Spurs, mate. Nah, it'll be loan, bro. It'll be loan. They won't pay money for him. We'll loan him, just like we've done with Phillips. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We won't get a transfer fee for Grealish now. We're fucked. I think we'll just be loaning him out. I'd be very surprised if we manage to sell him. Very surprised. Yo, big up to Ritesh, bro. Big up, man. City haven't got the pull they had 3 years ago, plus Newcastle got a better and bigger English fan base, says Gary. I don't honestly say we don't have the pull, man. Like, Haaland's just signed a 10-year contract, mate. So to say that we don't have the pull we had 3 years ago when Erling Haaland's at the football club and has just committed his 10-year future to the club, I think it's a bit mad, really. In my opinion. Grealish has that ineffective flair Spurs fans love, says Fletch. Bro. Spurs fans just catching strays in it for no reason. Big up to you, man. That's funny, man. I can't lie. Him and Maddison training in the day and partying at night sounds solid, not going to lie. Facts. We can't keep loaning players. I just don't think anyone's going to buy Grealish, bro. I don't think anyone's going to buy him, to be honest. I don't think anyone's going to buy him. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, bro, this is a good question. When was the last time City didn't have a single player in the England squad? That's crazy. Now, I know technically Walker's there, but the only reason Walker's in that squad is, I know for a fact, yeah, they are going to give Walker 100 caps. He's 5 caps away from 100. They're going to get him to 100, and then that'll be him done. Because there is absolutely no way Kyle Walker should be in that England squad. No way. Did you watch him in that cup final? Oh my God, he was horrific, bro. Yeah. So there's no way he should be in the team, innit? But they just try to get him because he's 5 caps away. They try to get him to 100, and then he'll just be gone, innit? He'll just be gone. Will be renew Scott for the vibes? Maybe. Potentially, because he's homegrown, and if Ortega and Edison leaves, do you really want to be trying to sign 3 goalkeepers in one summer? Probably not, bro. Can't lie. Would you swap him for Porro? I thought Porro played mint, by the way, the other day for Spurs. I thought he played really, really good. Really, really good. Yo, big up to Showy, bro. Big up, man, for the super chat. Appreciate it. It says McAtee and 40 million. I think you're going to need to do a bit more than that. It might be 50. You'd probably have to do 50. 50 million and McAtee. That would mean they get about 35 million PSR profit and they get McAtee. So, I can say it all depends on whether they're open to selling him, man. Like, I don't think they're going to be as close to selling him as they would to be Isak, Bruno, Tonali. Because with all due respect, yeah, is a right back. Yeah, so you can replace right backs. Yeah, right backs, you can replace right backs. Midfielders and strikers are much more difficult, especially striker position. Like, let's be honest, yeah, if Newcastle sell Isak, they're going to struggle, man, to get a replacement half as good as him. Half as good as him, yeah? Same with Haaland, right? If they sell Livramento, man, there's loads of right backs out there who are good, solid right backs. So I don't think they'll be completely close to it. But because of his age, and because he's homegrown, and because how versatile he is, if they were open to selling him, I think it'd be about 70 mil. I do. So yeah, maybe they do 50 mil. But yeah, big up for the super chat, bro. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're good, man, as well. Not seeing you for time, innit? Hopefully you're well, bro. Big up to you, mate. If you could add oh, bro, that's easy. Easy. Bruno Guimar'es, bro. I'm fucking gutted, man. I can't lie. Bro, I think Bruno Guimar'es, bro, is fucking unbelievable. I've said it for years. I think this guy is an absolute genuine world-class player. This world-class player thing gets thrown about these days way too much. Way too much, yeah? People get, oh, he's a world-class player. No, he's not. He's a good player. Bruno Guimar'es is, for me, a legit world-class player. Like, world-class. And I think he would be absolutely perfect for this Manchester City side. Perfect. Him and Rodri. Oh, my God. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine him and Rodri? And if we would have signed him last summer, this season would have been saved. Yeah? We would have been fine. He's mega. Yes, him. I think he's freaking unbelievable. Unbelievable. LB, we don't need to sell, but money talks. Money talks, bro. Money makes the world go around, innit? Facts. Reinders better. Now, some of you guys are seriously fraudulent, man. I can't lie. I think you overrate Bruno G. I don't overrate him. I don't think so, bro. I think he's fucking mint, bro. I can't lie. Bro. Yeah, but Newcastle are weird, man. Like, Newcastle are a weird team, though, because sometimes they'll just drop stinker in it, and it'll be like, what? Like, how we beat them 4-0 is just wild. Like, I thought we was going to get cooked off them, and they were rubbish, man. Don't know what was going on. But then I think it was like 3 weeks before the cup final, and I feel like all the players just was like mentally not in that game for the cup final, which obviously they won. LB, if we didn't buy Nunez, I'm 100% sure we should have just released that clause. Don't buy just to buy. Facts. And this is what I'm saying about the 10 position, bro. This is what I'm saying about the 10 position. Don't just go and buy a number 10 for buying a number 10's sake. Because if you buy someone and they're just not good enough, and then a new number 10 next year comes on the market, you're screwed. So don't do it, man. Don't do it, innit? Honestly, man. It's crazy. Tajani is better than Bruno, by the way, is at 8. I'd be surprised if he is. I mean, I hope he is. I hope he is. And if he is, buzzing. Well, I'd be surprised, man. But real talk. You're glazing so hard. I know, I probably am. Glaze beef Fridays with LB. No, it's crazy, man. You know how much I glaze this Newcastle team, though. You know how much I glaze this Newcastle team, bro. I'll buy the whole midfield, if I'm being honest. How much money if you went to Newcastle and said 200 million quid for your midfield 3? We'll just buy your midfield. Hi, Eddie. Do you mind if we just buy your whole midfield, Tonali, Bruno G, and Joelinton? How much? 200 mil? 220? 230? Come on, man. Do the deal, innit? Do the deal, bruh. Crazy. Fabrizio doesn't get info from City unless some groundwork has already been done. Well, this is an interesting point, actually. I was actually meant to speak about this before. We already know that Fabrizio got no information from City's side on the Florian Wirtz deal. So if he's not getting any details on the Florian Wirtz deal from City's side, how did he know that City want Livramento? Is there someone at City that wasn't privy to the Wirtz deal, but is privy to the Livramento deal, and they're giving the information to Fabrizio? Has Fabrizio got some sort of contact at Newcastle? Has he got a contact with Livramento? Has he got a contact with Livramento's agent? Weird, bro, because for me, yeah, when was the last time Fabrizio broke a piece of City news? Genuine question, I'm not cooking him, like genuine asking the question here. Like, when was the last time he broke a bit of City news? You know what I'm saying? Let me know, innit? I literally don't remember it, bro. Cousin off. Did he actually break that news, though? Did he actually break that, though? Obviously, come from Castle side, he gets full call. Either that or he's making it up, innit? Facts. Nah, it's weird, innit? Can't lie. Hayes. Yeah, to be fair, he was quite quick on the Hayes deal, but that Brazilian Donny, some Brazilian guy dropped that first, though. Wasn't actually him. It was a Brazilian guy. And then he quoted the Brazilian guy. So I would even say, nah, it's probably not even him as well. Oh, Sophie says he doesn't even break Newcastle stuff. So where's he getting this information from then? Or is he making it up? Is this fake news? Is this fake news? Fake news. Maybe it's fake news. I hope it's not fake news. You know what I mean? Because I would like him at City, man. I can't lie. But, yeah, weird. Yeah, big old LB oil brother, bro. Come on, man. Do us a solid, bro. Do us a solid, man. You can't just come in the chat and be like, yo, LB oil brothers. And then when we need a little 2-2 right back, you're like, nah, get out of here, man. Man, it's crazy. We need to stick together, mate. Oil brothers need to stick together. And that means you got to sell us fucking Livramento. Come on, man. Do the deal. Do the deal, man. These days, Fab is just for approval. Crazy, because you know what? You don't really know the truth, like what goes on behind the scenes, innit? Fab brought the Cambiasso interest, did he? No way. Sellers Haaland. You've already got Isak. Stop being greedy. I don't have one single fullback at this football club. One. I don't have a single fullback at my football club. Yeah, and you've got what? How many? Trippier, Livramento, Lewis Hall. Yeah, we're asking for one, mate. Transfer experts, some of them known as mutants. Get in there, Wolves. Big up to you, mate. Livramento was on the list, but he was like fourth choice, and now all of a sudden he's number one. Yeah, so either City are getting serious on it, and he's been pushed up the list, or it's waffle. 200 million for our mid. It cost us almost 150 million. Joelinton 40 million. Tonali 55. Bruno 38. 200 million does not get our midfield, says Lee. All right. We'll do 210, mate. We'll do 210. 210, mate. We have fully none. God, what has happened? Bro, we don't have a single fullback at the football club. Not one. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. To be honest, mate, Tino's a probably better left back than right back. That's why he's so valuable, great in both positions. Yeah, exactly. And I think that was one of the reasons City were looking at Cambiasso. So I guess you're a Newcastle fan, right? So you might not know this, innit, because this is City news. But City were wanting to buy this guy called Cambiasso from Juventus. And it was going to get done in January, but then Juventus wanted like 70 mil. And City were like, it's not worth 70 mil. So City pulled out. But I think one of the reasons why City wanted Cambiasso is because he can play left back and right back, and he's played like 50 times in both positions. So if City, but then since then, so we thought that's done, but since then that deal's gone quiet. So I wonder if City have decided, you know what, if we're going to spend 60 million on Cambiasso, we might as well spend 70 or 80 million on Livramento, because he can do the same thing as Cambiasso, left back and right back, but he's homegrown and he's younger and he's Premier League proven. You know what I mean? So would you rather spend 50, 55 million on Cambiasso or 70 to 80 million on Livramento? You'd rather buy Livramento all day long. So I wonder if the Cambiasso deal maybe might be dead. And City have just gone, you know what? It's not worth it. You might as well just go buy Livramento. The question is, will Newcastle sell Livramento? And if they do, what's the price? LB Cambiasso's price dropped to 50 mil. Yeah, but bro, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same point. Would you rather, if you're City now, yeah, you know that you've got a homegrown problem, not a drastic problem, but it's something that you need to keep your eye on, because in the next 2 years, Grealish is gone, Walker's gone, Stones is gone, Ake's gone, McAtee's gone. So you're losing 5 homegrown players in the next 2 years. So this summer we're probably all right, but you do have to buy some English players. So if City have the option of spending 50 million on Cambiasso, or spending an extra 20 or 25 or maybe even 30 on Livramento, what would you do? Livramento can play the same roles as this guy. Yeah, it's a bit more expensive. Yeah, well, it is a lot more expensive, really. But he's also younger than Cambiasso, and he's English, and he's Prem proven. That's what I'm saying. Maybe City have gone, the higher the price of Cambiasso, the more it pushes you towards Livramento. If you can get Cambiasso for 35 mil or 40 mil, yeah, get it. But the higher Juventus demand for Cambiasso, the more City will look at Livramento for me. The Southern media lies about us being in PSR trouble. We have money to spend. I don't need to sell at all, says Truls. There you go. There you go. However, just because you don't need to sell, don't mean you won't sell. Yeah. You might sell. If City come in with an offer of 70 million quid for Livramento, you might go, you know what? We can take that money, go buy a new right back at 30 million and go and invest that money elsewhere on top of the money you've already got. You know what I mean? On top of that, if Livramento asks to leave, you know, yeah, it's weird one, man. Weird one. Mohammed says, Man City are ready to walk away because we're broke, says Mohammed. That's definitely the next tweet that's coming out, innit? Manchester City walk away from Livramento. He is not worth the money. How many times have we seen that over the last couple of years? Okay, no. Yeah. And then you know for a fact, if that gets tweeted, you know for a fact he's going to be a world-class player, man. You know for a fact he's going to be a world-class player. Oh, that's crazy, man. It's crazy. We got Tenius says, LB, you need to go shopping in the championship market. That's where you'll be playing next year. Get over here, man. What do you mean? But my club innocent, Bray. Innocent till proven guilty. I played in no championship, Bray. No chance. Yeah, innocent, Bray. Come on, man. Can't see Isak staying past next season. I think it depends what happens this season. I think Newcastle need to be challenging for the league this year. I think they should have challenged for the league this year. So next year, like next season, I think they need to be challenging for the league. There's no reason if Newcastle bring in a new goalkeeper and 3 other top quality players, there is absolutely no excuse for Newcastle not to be challenging for the league. No excuse. If you have a new goalkeeper, Livramento, yeah, maybe a new centre back, maybe got to get Mark Guay or Bramthwaite or something. Lewis Hall left back, midfielder Bruno G, Tonali, Joe Linton, and an attacking 3 of Gordon, Isak, and maybe a new right winger. Although to be fair, Jacob Murphy's absolutely slammed it. I just do not think there's any excuses why Newcastle shouldn't be challenging for the league title. If they're challenging for league titles, maybe he'll stay. But maybe if they don't, maybe he'll leave next summer. But if I was him, I'd go Bayern, mate. Bayern or Barca. Yeah, I won't be going to Arsenal or Liverpool, man. Fuck that. Yeah, go Bayern, innit? Go Bayern Munich. But I don't think he's going to leave this summer. I've already said. I think he'd be stupid to leave this summer, if I'm being honest. I think if he's going to leave next year. Yeah, you got 2 years left on your contract. It'll be easier to leave. You know what I mean? I won't be leaving this year if I was him. I won't be leaving this year. If they sell Isak to Arsenal, I'll hate the team for the rest of my life. Yeah, no, I'd be surprised, man. I'd be surprised if they sell him there. You got to look around Europe, man. You got Harry Kane. How old's Kane? Harry Kane is 31, right? He's 32 in July. So he'll be 33 next year, 34 the year after. So, you know, the next 2 years, Bayern Munich are looking for a new striker. So you could go Bayern Munich. Lewandowski's 36. He'll be 37 in August. So he's either going to leave this summer or next summer. So you could go Barcelona next year. Why would you go Arsenal when you could go Bayern Munich or Barcelona in the next year or the year after? I just don't understand it. If I was his agent, I would just say, bro, stay at Newcastle for 1 more year. If Newcastle are challenging for the Premier League and that, chill, stay there. If not, you know, next year, see you later. You know what I mean? Bayern Munich, here we come. Barcelona, here we come. Newcastle will fight to keep them all. Look at other clubs like Brighton and the rest who did then sold all their best players. Small club mentality. Yeah, exactly. They ain't just going to sell easily, are they? No, they're serious. They're serious. Aguero never left City. Aguero never left City because we won the Premier League and then we was competing for titles and trophies. This is why I say I think Newcastle need to be competing for like Premier Leagues and that. Do you know what I'm saying? They can compete for Premier League, which they should do this year. There's no excuses. Then he might stay. He might stay, to be fair. He's not in a rush. This is why, like, I think Bruno G was the one. If anyone was ever going to leave, it was going to be Bruno G, right? Because of his age. He's 27. He'll be 28 in November. So, like, he's getting to that point in his career where he's like, I've only probably got 5 years at the top level. Like, I need to be winning shit now. But now they've won something. And the fact he loves Newcastle, I don't think he's going to leave. I'm talking about last summer, yeah? But Isak's like 24, no? Or 25. Yeah, he's 25. So he's in no rush. The guy's in absolutely no rush. Zero rush. You know, he's got like 7, 8 years. I mean, Lewandowski's playing until he's 36. This guy's got at least 8 years left at the top level. This guy's in absolutely no rush whatsoever to make a move. And if he makes a move, yeah, to like an Arsenal or something, yeah, and then he might end up regretting it. I mean, look at Declan Rice. Declan Rice went to Arsenal and said, I've got to Arsenal to win trophies. I'm desperate to win trophies. I want to win the Premier League. I want to win Champions League. He won fuck all, mate. He's been there 2 years. He's won nothing. 0 trophies for Declan Rice. 0. If he doesn't win anything next season, Declan Rice at Arsenal, mate, he'll start to think to himself, what have I done here? I've made a big mistake coming to this football club. Do you know what I mean? That's the truth. So, yeah, like I said, I've said this for time. If I was Isak, mate, just chill. Chill for another year. See what happens next year. Breaking. Man City have cooled their interest as the total package is deemed to be very expensive. That's crazy. LB, have you seen Ornstein say we're interested in ignoring a vid? Nah. When did he say that? When did he say that, bro? Can you link me the video? Can you link me the video? I'm not seeing that, bro. Yeah, I want him, man. I like Aitnori. I think he's a good player. Yo, big up to Toon Trucker, man. I appreciate the super chat, bro. It says, I'm well behind. Oh, you're well behind in the stream. Oh, right. I'm well behind in the stream. I'd say we'd sell, but minimum 75 for Tino, considering his importance he is to us at the moment. Yeah, I'd probably that sort of like top end. I mean, we are talking about a fullback here, aren't we? You know what I mean? We're talking about a fullback. You know, it's not like a fullback who gets bare G&A either. I think that's top end. 70 for me is like the max I'd probably go to, but I'm not going to go to 70 and then pull away at 75. So yeah, just fucking get it done at 75 is a lot, but it's one of them, innit? Like I say, if City want him, City have got to pay up. He's your player. This is how it is. Do you know what I mean? And City need the players. This is what I said on the Martin stream this morning. I was on another channel this morning. I said, City are not in a good negotiating position this summer at all for anybody. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, Newcastle. Yeah, Tino Livramento. What you saying? Oh, hi, City. Yeah, so Tino Livramento is a fullback. Oh, you don't have any fullbacks, do you? No, we don't. Oh, yeah, so you're desperate for a fullback. Yeah, we are. Okay. You also have a bit of a problem with homegrown players, don't you? Yeah, we do. All right, yeah, cool, yeah. You also have an aging squad, don't you, with Unks? Yeah, we do. This guy's 22, mate. Yeah. 80 million quid. City, what are City going to do, bro? It's the same with everyone. Same with the midfielders. Yeah, we want to buy a midfielder. The same conversation. The same conversation. We're not in a great position here to negotiate the price. Which is why City this summer are just going to have to bite the bullet. Bite the bullet and just buy the players. Get back on top. And then when you're on top, you have more negotiating leverage. Yeah. Imagine if we went to Newcastle last summer. Yeah. Last summer. Yeah, we have fullbacks at the football club. We've just won the Premier League. Phil Foden, player of the season. Rodri Ballon d'Or. We've just won 4 Premier Leagues in a row. We got more leverage. We don't have leverage. We have zero leverage, man. Zero. Bro, I don't know why this is happening, bro. I can't lie. People keep on saying to me that LB, I'm not getting any notifications from YouTube for your streams. I don't know why that's happening. I've not changed any settings or anything. So I don't know why that's happening. All I keep telling people is just to check that the bell notification, the bell icon is ticked on all. Because that's meant to notify you every time I go live. But, bro, there's nothing I can do in it. It's not me. It's not me, bro. I've not changed anything. Inflation is happening until it comes to us. Palmer 45, McAtee 30, Torres 40. We just give our players away for nothing. And then we pay silly money. Is what it is, isn't it? It's crazy, bro. Miguel Gutierrez is the best fullback out there, but Madrid have a buyback. And we can't sign him until January because we're banned from signing any players from Girona until January. I'm a Newcastle fan. I'd be pissed off if we lose Tino. Yeah, of course you'd be pissed off, bro. He's a fucking good player. You know who I'd go and get if I was Newcastle, yeah? And you guys ain't gonna like this because you don't want to entertain the idea of this because this means you'd sold Livramento. But I'd go and get Pedro Porro from Spurs. I'd be dead serious. If I was Newcastle, yeah, sold Livramento, I'd go and get Pedro Porro, man. Imagine him crossing balls in the box for Isak. Can you imagine that? He's crossing into the box. Dangerous, mate. Him putting crosses in for Isak, bro, would be naughty work. Naughty work, man. You got from Buemo. He's a great player. He's a great player, man. He's got good numbers as well. He's got good numbers. He's a good player, man. LB, why are we chasing fullbacks that do nothing going forward? Have we not learned our lesson yet? Yeah, but apparently, someone just said then, AK, we're also looking at Aït-Nouri. So I think maybe he wants one fullback like Livramento, who's more defensively solid, yeah, and does a lot of defending and shit. And then maybe like an Aït-Nouri who can go and get you goals. So you got one attacker and then one guy who's more stable. Like we did when we had Walker and Cancelo, bro. So you had Cancelo on the left, who just bombed forward, putting balls into the box, getting involved with the attack. And then you had just Walker chilling. But I agree, like we definitely need an attacking fullback, bro. But I think we want one of each. One of each. Like we did with Cancelo and what's his name? Walker. They could get Walker. Bro, don't do that, bro. Oh yeah, to be fair, Newcastle fans, would you take 50 million and Kyle Walker? Best right back of Premier League's ever seen. Mad experienced. He's not that bad, you know. He's still got another good couple of years in him. He's still got a couple of years in him, man. Real talk. 2 more years of the best right back this country's ever seen, no? He's still in his prime, lads, I swear. Nah, bro. He was bad, you know. I watched did a watch along for the Coppa Italia final and he got subbed on for the last 30 minutes. He was bad. He was so bad, boys. I can't believe how bad he was. He was really, really bad. Really, really bad. AC Milan fans were going mad on Twitter at him. Mad. I was like, fuck you know. Apparently they don't even want to pay 5 million euros for him. That's how bad he is. Check City Extra. Southgate Foden comments. What? Do you mean Tuchel? I think you mean Tuchel, bro. We've got a new manager in it, lad. But it's all right. Easy mistake to make, bro. Easy mistake to make. Thomas Tuchel and Phil Foden. Phil has a difficult time since last camp. I love Phil as a person. Fantastic. I love his talent, ability showed. Simply outstanding, no doubt. He struggled before last camp to show it at City. Within camp to feel freedom and excitement. Things weren't so easy for him. Become a little bit more complicated after the derby on a personal level. What happened with fans? What happened with the fans? What? What happened after the derby with the fans? What's he talking about? What happened to Foden with the fan base after the derby game? Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, I thought he meant City fans. Oh, I thought he was on about City fans. I thought he was saying City fans was cooking him or something. Oh, shit, yeah. United fans with his mum. Yeah, that's an L, man. I can't lie. Putting it all in the mix, we thought it better for Phil to take a breath, not to be with us, which is very hard because I admire him. No, I think this is the right decision, man. Shout out Tommy T, innit? Shout out Tommy T. He's going to bring it home next year. Now, facts, I think this is the right thing, man. Leave him at home. Leave him at home. Yeah. All right, let me have a look at some of these chats, man. Shout Aaron says, yes, Brett, we have the perfect arrow to add to our arsenal next season with the acquisition of Reinders. That's him, Rodri, Marmoush, Foden that can hit a ball from outside the area. Good luck for low block. Good point, bro. Good point. Have you watched my video on More LB, Aaron? My Tijani Reinders watch. Have you watched the video? Has everybody watched the video on More LB? LB reacting to Tijani Reinders' highlights, skills, and 4K. If you've not watched it, go watch it. The amount of goals this guy scored from outside the box, yeah. We need players that can shoot from outside the box. And that's a very good super chat, bro. That's a very good comment, bro. I can't lie. Very, 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 very good comment. A little bit of it, bro. Not all of it. Bro, what do you mean you didn't watch the whole video, man? You're going to get cooked on a watch time, bro. Now, basically, he shoots outside the box loads. Nah, I completely agree, bro. I completely agree. Now, big up. Spot on, mate. Spot on. LB, is this More LB guy forcing you to promote his channel? Yeah, fucking. He's got dirt on me, lads. Can't lie. I boys, he's got dirt on me, man. It's forced promotion. Forced promotion. That's crazy, bro. I can't lie. I smashed these likes up as well, guys. Smash these likes up. LB, what about Wesley? I mean, I don't know what to say about this guy. I've never seen him play in it. I've never seen him play. Let's see when they're playing the next game. Flamengo. When's the next match? Oh, he played yesterday. Did he play? He didn't play. He come off the bench. When's the next game? Oh, the next game's on Sunday at 8 o'clock versus Palmeiras. What are we saying? What are we saying? Little 2-2 Brazilian cheeky scout along mission there. Sunday night after the City game. Palmeiras versus Flamengo. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. That is tasty, that, isn't it? I can't lie. Oi, that's tasty, mates. AC Milan play tomorrow as well. Woohoo. Oi, we might have to just to farm these watch-alongs. We might have to farm some scout-along missions, man. We might have to do that. But then when would I do the panel show if it's 8 o'clock kickoff? If it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, when would I do the panel show? 10? Might be a bit late, that, innit? The boys might be saying that's too late. I'll message the lads and see what they're saying. Think he's suspended for it? Get out of here, man. No way is he suspended for that game. No way is he suspended. No way is he suspended, bro. Ain't no way he's suspended. No way is he suspended. Oh, someone confirm this. Someone confirm this deal. Is he suspended or not? Let me do these super chats. Someone find out if he's suspended. Big up to Chucker. He needs to improve output, but good defensively. Can play both sides. Decent left foot. I'm skipped alive. Just can't see us well. NG. Just can't see us well. NG. Him, really. I don't know what that last bit means. Just can't see us well. NG. Him, really. I don't know what that means. But, yeah, but like I was saying before, we don't really need him to go forward and, like, bomb forward and create if you've got Aït-Nouri. In an ideal world, I would like it to happen, yeah? But if we get Aït-Nouri on the left, Livramento can chill back and we can just let Aït-Nouri go forward. Oh, just can't see us selling him. Oh, just can't see it right. Big up chat. NG plays for Cardiff, says Oscar. Yeah, we'd have to get we'd have to get a really attacking other fullback. Alex says he's from Brazil. He's bad. And then just to make it even more clear, he's put a separate comment to say he's bad. And another Brazilian said he's bad as well. Bro, I can't lie, man. The Brazilians are saying this guy ain't good, mate. The Brazilians are saying this guy ain't good. God, no. I guess that was to Walker. Yeah, you don't want Walker, bro. I can't lie. Bill Bevel says, we know LB loves a homegrown. Hope he doesn't stand us up like LB does to one of his panel members. Fuck yeah. Nah, I'll take that, bro. I'll take the L there, mate. I'll take the L. I'll take the L. I might have to create a group chat, man. But I'm already in about 7 different football group chats on WhatsApp, and I really don't want to fucking create another one. And I'm sure you're the same. I'm sure all the panel members are all in mad group chats. You know what I mean? And they just go off and off and off. And then because I don't reply to them, I feel bad in it. I feel rude, but I can't be fucking speaking in 7 different football group chats, man. Do you know what I mean? So I will fix that. That was a bad mistake, and I apologize again. Yo, big up, man. I got a couple new members in the building. First of all, shout out to Oliver Jensen, who also reps Gavadio. Yeah, City's #1 centre-back option going into next season. And Manchester City's player of the year, unless they get sentimental and give it to Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, but this guy is the legit player of the year, not Oliver Gavadio. Yeah, unless they get sentimental and give it to KDB, which they might do, to be fair. But they probably shouldn't. But now, big up Ollie, man. I appreciate the support, bro. Big up to Aaron as well. On top of that super chat donation before, he's also become a channel member, and he's also gifted a membership out as well. W's in the chat as well for Aaron. Big up to you, bro. Go watch the rest of that video, man. Yeah, killing me on the watch time. But it's all it's about. You know how the algorithm works, bro. You click on a video and click off. I'm cooked. Now, but he is good, though, honestly. If you've not watched that video, chat, yeah, go watch it. Second channel, more LB, Tijani Reinders watch, and just have a look at some of the long-range shots this guy is firing into the net, man. Yeah, good player. And I think he's cheap price as well, 55 mil. I think for him, I think that looks a good price, mate. I can't lie. Fuck it, give me Perone, all we need, honestly, says Peyton. Well, they're obviously not willing to give him a chance, innit? They're obviously not willing to give him a chance, mate. So, weird. Apparently, he's done really well at Como. I watched one Como game. Yeah, one Como game. Crazy. But yeah, obviously, City don't want to give him a go. City don't want to try him. So, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Anyways, I think we've pretty much covered it. We'll have to see what happens on this Livramento thing. It is obviously going to be tough because of the price. Newcastle probably don't want to sell him. Does he even want to leave? I mean, have we even spoke about that, chat? Have we even spoke about that? Does he even want to leave? Telling you, man, Newcastle is a good place to play football right now. Eddie Howe's a good coach, develops players well. They've got a mint team. They're only going to get stronger and stronger. Well, fuck knows. LB, you can simultaneously stream on Twitch too by doing watch-along streams on YouTube too. It will increase your reach. Yeah, my Twitch is, I don't know what I need to do with Twitch, bro, to be honest with you. It's just there at the moment, not really doing anything. Not really doing anything, bro. But yeah, big up, man, for the advice. Appreciate it. LB Craig Bomber, what? Craig is in the chat. I'm not seeing Craig in the chat. Craig in the chat on that? Maybe they get both and send off Nunes Lewis. Maybe they get both. What do you mean, get both? Who get both? What was we talking about? Maybe they get both and send off Nunes/Lewis. What was this about, bro? What was this about? When did you send this in? Nah, I don't see no Craig Bomber in the chat. That's a lie. Liar, innit? Liars. Liars. Yeah, Bailey, what was this about, bro? What was you talking about? Yeah, are you talking about getting 2 fullbacks and loaning or selling Nunes or Lewis? I think that's what they'll do. I think that's what'll happen. Grr. Livramento is my Cobham baller brace, says Final Boss. Yo, big old Final Boss, man. This is the grr guy. This is the grr guy. This is the guy who put grr in the chat. That's too funny, man. I can't lie. Shop anywhere else, LB. Bro, yo, listen. If you want a premium steak, mate, yeah, you go to the butchers or you go Waitrose, bro. And I'm sorry for saying, you're the butchers/Waitrose, mate, and you got that premium steak that we need, mate. Yeah, I don't want no fucking some hanging tough meat, mate. Yeah, pause. Yeah, we need to move on for this. Nah, I went down the wrong path there, boys. I can't lie. Oh nah, we need to move on from that one. Get me out the meat shop right now. Get me out the meat shop right now. Nah, that went south real quick. Yeah, I know, boys. I know. Yo, chill. I went the wrong way, boys. I went the wrong way. Get me out of there. Take me to the fruit aisle. Oh, LB's getting fruity. What the hell? All right, guys, we're going to smash these likes up, man. 900 people locked in. Let's get these likes up real quick. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We need 25 people. 25 people out of 900 to smash the likes to get us to 400. Come on, man. 25 people there. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Are there any matches on tonight? For watch-alongs on, huh? Real Betis. Oh, Como are playing it in Milan later on. Ooh. If I'm available, you know, I might actually get on that. But then I've told my girlfriend I'll spend the night with her. What do we reckon, chat? What do we reckon? Como versus Inter Milan watch-along or spend the night with my girlfriend, what you're saying? I have already promised her as well. I'll spend the night with her as well. What you saying? Como versus Inter is not worth it. Don't you spend every night with her? I don't know. I don't know what's going to have to happen there, man. It's a big game, bro. It's Perone watching it. And it's on TNT Sports. It's actually on a legit channel as well. I have to find it on the dodgy stick. I mean, radio. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go on not Martin Shine. I'm going on Dap's channel. Make sure you guys smash a like. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you later. Peace out, people.